Hello, welcome back to my channel Watchlist by Miss C. Those who are new, this channel is all about murder, mystery, true crime, historical events, some celebrity gossip, and much, much more. Herman Webster Midget was born in 1861 in New Hampshire, and it is said that at an early age he was fascinated with skeletons and soon became obsessed with death. At age 16, after graduating high school, Herman changed his name to Henry Howard Holmes and later in life would be known as H. H. Holmes. Holmes studied medicine at a small school in Vermont and then he got accepted into the University of Michigan Medical School. While in med school, Holmes stole cadavers from the laboratory, burned or disfigured them, and then planted the bodies to make them look as if they had been killed in an accident. In 1884, Holmes passed the medical exams and in 1885 he moved to Chicago where he got a job at a pharmacy under the alias Dr. Henry H. Holmes. When the owner of this pharmacy died, he left his wife to take over the drugstore. Holmes then convinced the widow to let him buy this drugstore, and soon the widow went missing and was never seen again. Holmes told everyone that she moved to California, but this could never be verified. After becoming the owner of this drugstore, Holmes bought an empty lot across the street and built a 3-story hotel there, which the neighborhood called the Castle. During its construction in 1889, Holmes hired and fired several construction crew members so that no one would have a clear idea of what he was doing, and he was designing a murder castle. In 1891, the construction completed and Holmes placed ads in newspaper offering jobs for young women. He also placed ads presenting himself as a wealthy man looking for a wife. All of Holmes' employees, hotel guests, fiancés, and wives were required to have life insurance policies. He himself paid the premiums as long as they listed him as the beneficiary. Most of his fiancés and wives would suddenly disappear, and also his employees and guests. People in the neighborhood also reported that they saw many women entering the castle but would never see them exiting. In 1893, World's Fair was hosted by Chicago, and it was a jackpot for Holmes. This event attracted millions of people around the world. Holmes knew that many visitors would be searching for lodging near the fair, and he believed that many of them would be women whom he could easily convince into staying at his hotel. And after being lured into the hotel, many of these out-of-town visitors would never be seen again. So what did the castle look like from inside? The first floor of castle had several stores, and the 2 upper levels contained Holmes' office and over 100 rooms. Some of these rooms were soundproof and contained gas lines so that Holmes could asphyxiate his guests whenever he wanted. Throughout the building there were trapdoors, peepholes, stairways that led nowhere, and chutes that led into the basement. The basement had a dissecting table, stretching rack, and crematory. Sometimes he would dissect the bodies, strip them of the flesh, and then sell them as a human skeleton models to med schools. In other cases, he would either cremate or put the bodies into the pits of acids. When Chicago's economy had a downfall, Holmes, along with his accomplice Benjamin Pettizel, traveled throughout the US committing insurance scams. He abandoned the castle and focused on these insurance scams and also committing random murders along the way. Holmes also stole horses from Texas and sold them. He was arrested for this and sent to jail. While in jail, he thought of another insurance scam with his cellmate Marion Hedgepeth. He planned that he would take out an insurance policy for $10,000, would then fake his own death, and then give Hedgepeth $500 in exchange for a lawyer who would help him if any problems arose. When Holmes was released from jail on bail, he attempted his plan, but the insurance company was suspicious and didn't pay any money. He then planned that his accomplice Pitzel would fake his death, but Holmes actually killed Pitzel and collected the insurance money. In 1894, Marion Hedgepeth, the cellmate of Holmes, told police about the scam Holmes had planned because he was angry that Holmes didn't give him any money, and the police then arrested Holmes in Boston. And it seemed like he was about to flee the country. The police then raided his castle and discovered many bodies, which were so badly dismembered and decomposed that it was hard for them to determine exactly how many bodies there really were. Police also discovered the bodies of the Pitzel children in Toronto who had gone missing sometime during Holmes' insurance fraud spree. Holmes was then arrested, and through investigations and missing persons reports, it is believed that Holmes had killed up to 200 people. In 1896, one of America's first serial killers, H.H. Holmes, was hanged. The castle was remodeled as an attraction and named as the Holmes Horror Castle, but it burned to ground shortly before its opening. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Thank you.